Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Brandon Carter, King Keto, and the homie Young Candlestick. You know what I'm saying? Certified market technician. Motherfucking the homie got Series 65. Let's talk about these markets, Playboy.
What's up, Brandon? What's up, Victinators? It's cool to put a face to some of the names in the chat.
Yeah, right?
These are some cool dudes. Much respect
man.
to you guys.
And man, if they watching this, man, they gotta be cool, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Much cooler than the average human.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What we got up here? Oh, that's that rising wedge on the S&P 500. No,
it's still a rising wedge despite making all-time highs, and that doesn't mean that I'm like bearish. What I'm saying is we're making higher highs, but we're not getting like a ton of follow through.
We're not.
And today it was a bullish day, but it had some whipsaws. So basically, the market today started off with a tiny gap up, pushed higher, broke the low of the day. And that low of the day was a huge liquidity sweep. You see that? And remember how it was
What time was that? What time was that? Because we was trading this morning. What time was that?
That was right at about 10:30 a.m. Eastern.
Oh shit. That was after I had stopped trading at like 10:20.
It was like 10, 15 minutes before you left.
Okay.
We made some good money after that. After we made a high of the day, I said, guys, the market looks like it wants to go for all-time highs. If you get a pullback to the midpoint of the range, that's where you can buy.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that. It went mad.
It went mad crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically what's happening is there's a lot of what's called gamma squeezes. So that means there's a lot of call buying going on in the market. And this is happening at extreme points. At the low of the day, if you buy calls, you're making 10x your money. So if you put in $10, it turns into 100. If you put in $100, it turns into 1,000. $1,000, 10 grand. There's some NDX options that turn 5K into 30 grand, 5,000 into 30,000. And so these moves are absolutely insane. And when you get squeezes like that, sometimes towards the end of the day, you can get some good money on puts. I posted in the Trade Ideas channel that, hey, if you guys want to, you can buy an SPX 6970 put for $50, and $50 turned into $400 in 5 minutes. $50 into $400 in 5 minutes. This is insane volatility in the 0-day options market. You got to be careful though. You don't want to overtrade those or get too complacent because you can get burned fast.
Yeah, you can.
You only put in what you're willing to lose. So that's what happened on the intraday time frame. But on the daily time frame, I have an RSI up here. What do you see, Brandon, on that RSI?
Ooh, I see a bearish divergence.
Yeah. And that just means the RSI is making lower highs while the stock chart is making higher highs. That's telling us that we're making higher highs on weaker momentum. Now, that doesn't mean that the market's going to collapse and you should just short. It means that there's storm clouds.
Yeah.
Okay. There's storm clouds showing off in the distance, but it hasn't rained yet. We're not in the storm yet. And so really the only way that the market can drop is if we take out this trend line. This trend line has been super important. We got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Technically, these are kind of touches too, the past 2 days. If we take out this trend line, it can start to slap all these stops. Not all in one day, but it could do it over a couple of weeks. I've been paying attention to what other money managers are saying, and they're saying that there may be a correction coming at the end of January. Okay, so they're rotating a little bit more into bonds, energy sector, healthcare sector, defensive sectors, consumer staples, Philip Morris, think stocks like that, the defense. And it doesn't mean that the market's going to crash. You know, it just means, hey, buyers are getting a little bit greedy up here. And it doesn't hurt to get a little bit defensive at that point in time. Next week, I'll be meeting with the portfolio manager of Wells Fargo, and he's going to give his outlook for 2026.
That's right. You're not going to do the market update next week.
So yeah, next Thursday.
All next week?
No, just next Thursday.
Oh, just next Thursday. All right.
Just next Thursday. That's it. I'll be there Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday.
You know what that means on Thursday, right?
What?
That means I'm gonna go fucking haywire. I'm like, yo, man, fucking, yo, man. I'm
all
gonna be
in IT calls.
I'm gonna have some fucking gambles set up.
Yeah,
some real gambles.
Hey, it doesn't hurt. If you guys are looking
you keep
for
me
some
in check
gambles,
out here, man. if there's no checks and balances, man, then you're gonna see what it's like on Thursday.
Hey.
We either all gonna go broke or we're gonna fucking be rich. We're gonna be dressed like the Monopoly man, or we all gonna be or we all gonna be at the soup kitchen. Either way, there's the only two options.
Hey, we're all gonna die one day anyways, right?
Yeah.
Get rich or die trying.
That's what it's gonna be like on Thursday. Man. Just wait.
Looking at the Russell 2000, the IWM, yesterday I was saying I'm bullish the IWM. I took profits on that this morning, but it's still bullish. Still all-time highs, nothing bearish about that. The market's not really going to have a big drop if the IWM's holding above its all-time highs.
That's a fact, man.
Okay. And there's a lot of financial stocks in the IWM, and the XLF itself is still pretty strong. You know, it's
strong,
chilling at highs. Yeah. Nothing wrong.
That's the thing that makes me like worried about, like, it's conflicting, right? Because I'm looking at that chart, and for the past 5 years, every time I've seen a rising wedge, it was followed by a huge drop on SPY, right?
Yeah,
but
definitely.
But it's conflicting because the financials are up and the IWM is up.
Yep.
Right. So it's like
that's why you just got to wait for price confirmation. You got to set price alerts when the support levels are breaking, and then you have volume help confirm that as well. So you see a volume spike. Okay, now it's go time for the drop. If you don't get the price support levels breaking and you don't have volume, the market's just going to chop or go higher.
It's going to chop or go higher.
Yep. Yeah. NASDAQ, close to all-time highs, but not yet there. It's knocking on the door. You know, this is a buy next week if it starts to take out QQQ 629. I'm going to set a price alert there.
Yeah.
Okay. So my favorite stocks in the NASDAQ, I went long on Amazon earlier this week. Amazon, that's doing well.
Breakout.
Yeah, that's a nice breakout. If Amazon comes back to like 236, I think it's a good buy point.
Okay.
I think Amazon's going to be one of the better performing tech stocks this year. And the biggest reason is robotics. And it was a laggard last year. Okay. Robotics, and it was a laggard last year. Also, it ties in with consumer discretionary stocks. So XLY, this is Amazon and Tesla that made new all-time highs. Consumers have more discretionary income if oil prices are nice and low, because they're spending less at the pump. And on a macro scale, consumers have more money to spend on Amazon or just like those luxury purchases. Okay. Google still my largest holding. I'm just waiting for an oversold condition to buy. I haven't been buying really above 300. I bought a little bit at 250. I did most of my buying at 150. Now I'm just chilling. I'm not really selling though. I kind of should probably sell, but I'm not gonna. It's just one of those things where it's like you just hold. XLE.
Hold on. Yeah.
Both you and I bullish on XLE up again today.
Yeah, man. Yo, that shit is printing, man. All time closing high, right?
No. But it's gonna. It's gonna this year. That means you still have time.
You still have time to get in, man. ATA. I'm sorry. You can wait. You can keep going. Keep talking about this. I'm sorry. Don't leave. Don't leave.
XLE, beautiful weekly bullish ascending triangle. So that's higher lows, flat top resistance. Eventually, you eat away the supply up here, and then you can break on up. Okay. So bullish XLE. It's going to take some time. Don't expect this to go up 10% a day every day this year. There's going to be down days, but most of the time it's likely going to trend up. Okay.
Yeah.
Some other stocks within XLE, Energy Transfer, ET, the stock continues to rise and it pays that 8% dividend. You know, if you put 100K into this, when I said you can buy, when I'm buying, you'd be up 5%. So you'd be up $5,000. Plus you're going to get that $8,000 cash flow per year.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
you are.
I'm not saying I put 100K into that. I probably put like 1/10 that into there, but still, it's a decent amount. EOSE, I got called away on this on my wheel. Guess what? I can just sell cash secured puts Monday morning.
Get back in there. Yeah.
Get right back in. I like the stock. I think this gets to 20 to 30. Okay. EOSE. Okay. Let's check out Bitcoin.
Yeah, let's check out Bitcoin.
Down. shit market, dead market. And I'm not dissing like the Bitcoin holders. I'm just, giving you the news on the chart.
Looking at the chart, man.
That's it.
Hey, man, just call them how you see them. If you believe in it long term, that's cool. You ain't tripping over this, But as it stands,
I hold it.
Yeah, same.
I hold it. It's a very small size in my portfolio. I've got much bigger trades in XLE and copper and Google, Amazon.
Yeah.
It's just a small piece because if it is what people say it's going to be at $1 million. And my little bit will make me a lot, It's the only asset price where like everybody's like, it's going to be at $1 million.
Yeah. But it's the only one where everybody just knows what's going to happen.
For a trade, buy puts on IBIT if it breaks underneath 84K. Set your price alerts. I think it's going to be a good trade. Okay. Just a trade, nothing against the investments. Gold up again. What's new? As usual. As usual. Silver up again. What's new? As usual.
Yeah.
Copper up. It's not at its highs of the year, but it's close. I still think it's the time to accumulate. Copper is my largest trade position right now.
Yeah.
Long.
I got a copper position too.
Hell yeah. I think that's good. If you're looking for a stock to wheel, I alerted this for Victory Trades members earlier this week. This is Rich Tech Robotics. It's basically a robotics company, and its option premiums are really nice. I was getting long at about the 350 level, sold the 4 covered call. And now next week I can just sell 4 or 450 covered calls. So if you've got like $400 in buying power, you can get like an extra $20 to $30 a week. So 5 to 10% a week, not too shabby. And
it's not bad at all, man.
Yeah, I think the stock can double or triple over the next few years.
What about ITA?
ITA, let's check it out.
Yeah, because
ITA green today. I was waiting for that
to tell you. I knew it. It closed at all time. It closed at all time highs. All time closing high.
All time closing high.
Yeah, and it was like we've been saying, man. ITA, man. We got
you deserve
spreading
all
democracy
the credit
in this
on
motherfucker. What's up?
You deserve all the credit on this. Like I was bullish, but you were more bullish.
Yeah, I was just like, listen, man, we got to spread democracy around here, man.
Yeah.
And in the defense sector, which I'm calling the offense sector right now, like they the one doing the democracy spreading. All right, they're gonna need some motherfucking F-1 bombers to spread that democracy around the world. Looks like, you know what I'm saying?
I'll say this: it's not easy to like make calls on the market, and then like people don't get enough praise when they're right, and people will get shat on when they're wrong. I think you deserve a lot of praise for posting this, Brandon.
Thank you.
Like,
I said it right on. Like I said it on fucking Instagram. I put it on the gram, and I gave a trade. I gave a fucking a spread, 2 spreads, one on this and one on XLE. If you took either one of them, you'd be way up. The XLE trade. The XLE spread would be up because I took it just so I can monitor it, and because I had already had shares and calls, but I took it as well, and man, you'd be up 30% right now.
Yeah,
had you just
disposition theory says that when you lose, it feels much more painful than when you win.
Yeah,
but it's kind of like the weatherman. Like people just expect the weatherman to be right. But they'll hate the shit out of him when he's wrong.
They don't like when the weatherman's wrong.
It's kind of the same with analysts. So just like, anything can happen in the stock market. Take the wins with the losses. If you're going to spread hate when somebody's wrong, be sure to spread love when they're right. Or just, manage your own capital.
My girl, man, like, yo, man, if you're going to leave a shitty Yelp review, you got to go find a place you really liked and leave a positive Yelp review as well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be out here spreading hate.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You got to give praise as well. Yeah.
Definitely.
That's
you got to keep.
That's the rule in this house. If you're gonna leave you can leave all the shitty Yelp reviews you want. You got to go leave a fucking a positive one for each negative one.
Definitely.
You have some balance around here.
I couldn't agree more. I even like do that in like a football game. Like I noticed like some diehard fans in football. Every single like flag that's against their team, they're like, "What? That's bullshit." I'm like,
when it's your team, it's like in politics too.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like that in politics. So like, it's really important to not have groupthink. This is kind of a different subject, but I was just thinking
No,
about
it's the
it.
same shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't. So this guy right here, he said, is sports betting, is trading just like sports betting. So the thing about sports betting is sometimes people will bet on their fucking team, you know, just because their team, and that's why I don't sports bet, because I fucking like sports too much, right? And I'm gonna want a certain team to win. That doesn't mean it's the right bet. I'm agnostic about the fucking stock market. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't care. You know, I don't give a fuck who wins, who goes up or who goes down. Like, my ego is not attached to it. But if the Heat lose, I'm gonna be sad. You know what I'm saying? if the Miami Heat lose, I'm gonna be sad, right? So, but it's not just like sports betting. The difference between sports betting and stock trading, to answer this dude's question, is stock trading, you have more information. You know what I'm saying? You have more information.
You can do your research.
Yeah, and it's still a risk, right? It's a risk. But with sports betting, there's so much shit that's out of your control. I mean, you're not in control of the stocks either, but at least you can have more information. You can see what other people are doing. You can see what other investors are doing. And you can get a better consensus. But with sports, I mean, on the fucking football field or the basketball field, like, motherfuckers, somebody can get injured, right? Your quarterback can have a concussion, and you could have been right. That team is better than this team, but the quarterback has a concussion. And then what are you gonna do? Now, crazy shit can happen in the stock market too, right?
Yeah.
There's also that. But when we stop, we define our risks too when we're trading, right? We have stop losses. We have things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You know, the risk profile is a bit different.
Can I add to that?
Yeah.
So everything in sports betting and trading, it all comes down to risk, how much you're willing to lose, your reward, how much you can gain, and then that probability of profit. So I'll first start with, I do a bit of sports betting, but I'm betting like $5, $10. I'm literally doing it just to make like the game a little bit more fun. So for example, the Pittsburgh Steelers were playing the Baltimore Ravens. The Steelers had a 20% chance of winning. Okay. And that's shown in the betting market. So if you bet on the Steelers winning, you're going to get a 5-to-1 payout because it's only a 20% chance. So I put $10 on.
What platform did you use?
Just Kalshi.
Would you bet? You did it on Kalshi?
$10 on the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers gets lucky as hell in the fourth quarter, and boom, $10 turned into $50. I was completely willing.
It's not luck, man. He's a fucking Hall of Famer.
Yeah. He's old man Rodgers. He's chilling.
Old man Rodgers.
Lamar Jackson played great. Everybody played great, but it was just
Lamar played his ass off, man. He played so good.
Yeah,
and that's why his coach got fired this week.
and the main point that I'm getting at here is, what's the probability that's being shown on the sports bet? What's the probability that's being shown in the options market? And then do you agree with that? That's your edge. So if you think that I thought the probability of the Steelers winning was probably like 30 or 40%. I still didn't think they were maybe going to win, but the payout was higher. The same goes for the options market. I bought that put on the SPX for $50 in the last 10 minutes of trading because I thought, hey, there's a better chance that the SPX could drop a little bit more than like 2 or 3 points. It ended up dropping 10 points. So that gets me my payout. So risk, reward, probability, do you agree with what's being priced in? Yeah. That's a great way to kind of balance it out.
Yeah, yeah. And there's some stuff you can do that's like way less risky, like selling puts, cash secure puts. Selling covered calls is like way less risky, you know. It's just there's different ways to mitigate risk in stock trading that you can't really do in sports betting. I'm not against sports betting.
There's way less options in sports.
Whatever makes you happy, right? It's just,
it really comes down to like, what's your edge? Are you good at it? If you're not good at it yet, don't be wasting your money. That's why I don't like slot machines. I don't like casinos. I'd rather gamble on some out of the money call options on some good stocks.
100%. Yeah, for sure.
But again, it really comes down to risk, reward, and probability. If you're doing a credit spread, you have a high probability.
Yeah.
But your risk is a little bit higher and your reward is a little bit lower.
Yeah.
If you're buying a call option, it's a little bit lower in probability. Your risk is kind of medium, but your reward is infinite to the upside. And so it's all just about what's being shown. And then do you have an edge? Do you know something that the market doesn't know?
Yeah.
That's how you get those big payouts.
Like
on
if you a senator or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know the probabilities much better than any other person.
You heard about these Google. So there was a guy, man, they suspect he works for Google, right?
Okay.
And he kept betting on when shit was going to get released, like, you know, from Google, and he made like $1 million on
He knew the probability.
You know what I'm saying? Just inside,
Yeah.
They insider trading over there on Kalshi and Poly Market, man.
It's so hard for them to regulate it too. It's so new that like these motherfuckers are just making millions.
Yeah. I wish
I don't think that's okay, but hey, I can't control the law.
Hey, listen.
My opinion does not matter in that realm.
Listen, man, you know, as long as they following the law, I ain't got nothing to say, you know. I wish if I had an edge, I'd be doing, if I knew something was going to happen, I'd put out all the fucking money I can muster on fucking Kalshi or Poly Market or some shit, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I ain't got the insider shit on that, you know. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
There's like this hidden community or like occultist community of like elites, the lizard people.
I got a game plan to get in to learn some shit. I don't want to say it publicly because it's gonna come back to haunt me.
Yeah.
But I got a game plan.
People in jumpsuits are gonna come through your window. Ski masks.
You're gonna see me. I'm gonna figure this shit out, man. You know.
Do you have an emergency action plan if you go missing? What am I supposed to do? Give me your wishes now.
Historically, I'm pretty hard to kill, you know.
That's true.
And I got and I already got a life insurance set up for my son. So if anything happened to me, he gets like $2 million cash like immediately.
That's good.
So I'm set. I'm good. Like I got that set up. Now I can just fucking throw caution to the wind, you know.
Life insurance can actually be a huge game changer. My fiance, her sister just died 2 weeks ago.
Damn. And
she had a pretty big life insurance policy, and her she's going to be really well off. Like, I don't want to make light of somebody's death, but it's one of the good things that can come out of somebody losing their life.
For sure. If you set it up right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, what are we looking at now? What's this?
We're looking at HD Home Depot. I wish I would have alerted this trade, Brandon. This morning I said I like HD calls. I like HD longs. 0-day call options turn $30 into $500. I'm long into this next week, but if you can get a dip on HD Home Depot to 367, this is a bullish setup. You got rising volume. You've got a rectangle box breakout. I think that Home Depot is bullish now. Remember, I was short Home Depot from up here at the 410s. I took profits way too early on that short, but now I'm long Home Depot. If you can get a dip into 365, that's a dip buy. Okay. This is independent of the market, though. And those are the main things that I wanted to cover. There's some individual stocks, still long copper, still long energy.
Yeah. Yo, guys,
the market. That's it.
If you want Greg's trade alert straight to your phone, join Victory Trades. You get Greg's trade alert straight to your phone, and you can trade with us every morning. Can you show us? What you about to show us? About to show us some of the trade alerts wins, or you gonna show us trading?
Let's do it all. I got my Discord finally popping up. I had to restart my computer to get it. Like it was being weird yesterday. All right, so this is Wolf. Made some small loot right over here. Silver. Come on. Nike SPXW. Alan, he crushes it every single day with index options. He's making $1,000 to $2,000 a day, and he's only using like $1,000 to $2,000 in buying power.
Really?
Yeah.
And these from the alerts.
Not these are not the alerts because they do carry higher risk, and it's so hard to manage with an alert. Like I just post this in the trade ideas.
The trade ideas. All right, I got you. No, that's
I post them in the trade ideas. They're faster moving.
Victory Trade members get access to all that. Yeah.
I will alert some higher probability ones that I'm pretty confident in. Like here's a Rut Butterfly, $50 turned into $230 today. The thing is like I didn't lock it in at 230. It just expired for a profit of like $40. So a 50% profit, but at one point it was up like 400%.
Mhm.
You know, and those are one of those trades where they're faster. But the swing trades you'll get the alerts for. And if you want the faster trades, you just go to the Trade Ideas channel.
Right.
Okay. So these are some more wins. Like, look at this. This is that put that I talked about at the end of the day. Here's $105 into 395. That's in 5 minutes.
Come on,
5 minutes. Didn't have to wait around all day.
Yeah.
More gains. Like, you need to learn how to do index option trading. Here's Simus VZOC. He made about $6,000 trading futures.
Come on, man.
Here's Solo. He just started 2 weeks ago. He's making like consistently 2 to 3K a day.
Come on.
Brandon, you're on point with your entries as usual.
We was killing that shit this morning, man.
Yeah.
Like both of them, like I did two, I called out 2 trades this morning and they were just fucking perfect. They were like within seconds.
Instant cash. Like instant money cash. Just teleported into the account.
It's like we just plucked it from the sky.
Yeah. Here's Unk over here turning $20 into 200. That was buying calls on EOSE, that energy stock I've been telling you guys about. That's, you know, you're risking $20. That's the most you can lose. Quick $200 bill. Like, that's real cash that people put into their bank account.
Come on, man.
Like right away. You know, some more trades right over here. SPX, boom, $680.
Yeah.
This is some good stuff. And that's just on the option side of things. You know, you can take a look at what's going on here in futures.
Oh, we just were trading futures this morning, man. We was killing it.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't got
it was a small day today for me. You know, nothing crazy.
Guys, we don't even trade with our own money. We use prop firms. Yep. So we use Apex. If you want to join if you want to get an Apex account, you use code King Keto. You'll get the best deals, and then you can
code King Keto or Victory Trades, whatever's easier for you.
Whatever's easier for you to spell, player. You know what I'm saying? What else? You showing the wins? Yeah. Oh yeah.
This was yesterday. This is what we wanted to show yesterday. Look, there's you. I can see that bald head. I can see those awards in the background.
Yeah, just got a lot of awards, man. This is the day we crushed it. I gave out a good alert. That's why they was giving me that shit.
Prezi another day.
Come on, man.
Rocky.
Oh yeah,
it's fun. It's a good time over there.
Oh, that's because I started singing the Rocky theme song.
Oh,
because I was worried about. I was like, as it was approaching, I was nervous. Guys, I'm nervous about this one, but I think we got it. And I was hyping myself up, and then we got it real quick, you know. But yeah, if you want to join Victory Trades and start making some money with us, hit the link in the description. You know, Greg, you got a question? I'm gonna go urinate while you answer this question. All right.
All right.
You see it?
I see it.
All right. Cool.
All right. Mike Carranza 7361 with the $5 super chat. If you look at XMAG and BM7P, Greg is right. We're moving away from the MAG 7, similar to 1999 S&P. Kind of look at Dow, Intel, and Shell. Okay. Well, that's a few ticker symbols. Let's check it out. Here, I'm going to share my screen. I actually probably need to wait for Brandon to come back before I can share my screen because he's got to click that. Interesting. Defense large cap, excluding MAG 7. Interesting ETF. I always love looking at new ETFs. That's for sure. I don't have those charts up right now. But in terms of like airlines and Delta, I know you can't see the chart. I'm just taking a quick look. Delta's near those all-time highs. I don't know if that's the best long, but it's not terrible. I personally would stay away. Intel has asked about this morning. I was saying it's probably a good buy, at least in the short term. Intel is up 10% today. So that's cool. What I like better than buying Intel, though, is just go long the SMH ETF, because then you're going to get all of the semiconductor companies, or at least the top ones. And then the best ones will keep rising towards the top. And then the worst ones will get kicked out. Your risk adjusted returns will be a lot better, even though you probably could individually pick a semiconductor that could potentially outperform the ETF or index. But your risk adjusted returns on SMH are a lot better. Also, you know, Intel has gotten a lot of government contracts, which is good, my question is how much of that is priced into the stock? So Intel earlier last year was about $17 per share. I made a YouTube video on my YouTube channel. It's called Greg Breheim CMT. And I said that this is the time to go long on Intel. That was back when it was at 17. It's now at 45. I do think Intel is a lot riskier to buy right now. It doesn't mean that it can't go higher. It just means you're buying more risk. That's what's happening. The further that a stock goes up, you're buying more risk. But because the trend is up, you also have a higher probability of profit. So there's always this balance in the market of risk to reward and probability of profit. The longer something's in an uptrend, there's more risk and less reward, but the probabilities still say that uptrend will continue. Yeah. Brandon, can you click so I can share my screen?
Oh, my fault. I don't know what happened.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. So that's the Intel chart. I was saying it's a good buy this morning. It's up 10% today. I prefer SMH to Intel. SMH, new all-time highs today and continuing higher.
Okay.
Nothing bearish about
how much. I can't see the price. It's too small on my screen.
Oh, it's at 390.
390. Okay.
Yep. On a risk-adjusted basis, I like buying SMH over any individual semiconductor stock.
Really?
Yeah. Because you can try and pick an individual semiconductor, and if you pick right, it's going to outperform the index or the ETF. But semiconductors overall are so strong. The best ones will just rise to the top. The worst ones get kicked out. SMH as an ETF, longer term, this is really good. Bullish as hell. What you can do is maybe you can go like a quarter to a half size position now and leave yourself some ammo to buy the dip if it ever dips.
Okay. All right.
Shell, you can take a look at Shell. This is kind of all over the place. This is an ADR, American Depository Receipt. So it's a non-American company, but it's just range bound. Low points are 68, high points are 76. Pays a nice dividend. It can probably rise if XLE goes up really well.
Okay.
Delta, DAL. I'm flying Delta for a wedding. A lesbian wedding.
You going to a gay wedding?
I'm going to a gay wedding.
All right. You know what I'm saying?
bunch of my girl's friends from high school.
Are one of them going to be wearing a suit? The other one going to be wearing a dress?
Yeah, no, I don't know. We're about to find out.
Yo, I went to a gay wedding once, man. It was two dudes, man. The homies got married.
That's next level.
Yeah, the homies got married. And one of them, they were both wearing, I was like, is one of them going to wear a dress or what? And one of them had on a suit, all regular. The other one had on a purple suit.
Oh, okay.
So that's how they
kind
did
of
it.
Tasteful for a gay
I
wedding.
thought it was gonna be a lot more fabulous than that, but it was like normal at the reception. It was like just a regular ass wedding. I thought it was gonna be some wild shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you never know.
I thought they was gonna throw Skittles instead of rice. You know what I'm saying? I thought they were gonna ride off on the.
They were gonna give you the flu or something.
I didn't know what was gonna happen, man. I didn't know what was going. But they got gay married, so shout out to them. You know what I'm saying?
It gets really cold here in Minnesota during the winter time, and we don't see the sun sometimes for months. So anytime I can get out to Miami, Tampa, Pensacola, or California, I'm gonna take that opportunity.
Yeah, even for a gay wedding, man.
Yeah, I have no problem watching two chicks kiss. No problem.
Like I was like, hey man, I'm pretty progressive. I ain't got no problem with it. But when they said you make, I can't remember what the preacher said, but he said y'all may kiss them, and I remember it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. I like looked down because I was afraid I'd go ew. So I ain't want to do that shit. I ain't want to fuck up the wedding going ugh. So I just looked down.
I'm
not very mature.
I really don't.
Hey, man,
I have no desire.
I took it as far.
I do not enjoy watching two men make out or kiss.
I took it as far as it goes. We can't take it no further than that. All right, the YouTube monitors. I took it out. My foot was on the line there. In fact, there might be a flag on the play. All right, but we can't go no further than that. All right,
I'm gonna get demonetized.
Yeah, we can't go no further than that. In fact, the refs, they might not have to review that one. You know what I'm saying?
We got 5 guys in a room. Be like, Brandon Carter said what?
Yeah, I don't need
Pull
to
his super chat revenue. That money's mine.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up, man. Dude sent another super chat. He got a question about something. Or maybe he's just showing love.
Thank you, Mike Carenza, 7361. You want to read it, Brandon?
Nope.
No? Okay, I'll read it.
He's talking to you, player.
I know. I'm just saying praise sounds better when somebody else reads it.
I know, man,
I'll read it myself.
I'll read it. I'll read it.
Okay.
I'll read it here. Shout out to Greg. I've messaged you on IG before. And very smart dude. I just got out of college and I'm from engineering. I've been planning to get into options and trading properly. So I will join VT soon.
You know? That was epic. Thank you for humoring me, Brandon. Shout out to Mike Carenza. Shoot me another DM on Instagram. I'd like to continue the conversation. I DM a lot of people from Instagram, so remind me which one you are. Okay.
Yo, unless you got this same fucking emoji.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On IG, you might have to make yourself known.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to you though. That's very generous of you. The super chats.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Take that money and reinvest it into victory trades. I'll help you get that money back and more. I legally cannot guarantee profits, but I can show you. I can show you the way.
Hey, man, you know, you want to fuck with the
shout
winning
out to you
team.
though. That was epic. I appreciate that.
All right, y'all. If y'all want to join victory trades, hit the link in the description. All right, y'all. And join up. All right, Greg. Thank you so much, brother.
Peace out, Brandon.
Peace,
Enjoy the
peace.
call-ins.
All right.